5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 50. 3 right over crest, long tightens into 4 left.
Right, like most people, I started sim racing with the cheapest possible setup that I can get my hands on, and over time, I slapped on all kinds of upgrades on that old used Logitech rig to make it as good as it could be. But today, we are taking things up a few thousand notches, because we are putting together my dream sim rig. Will all this be worth it? Like, will it be that much better than my heavily upgraded Logitech setup? Whew. I really hope so. And this is all part of a series where I have less than 1 year to go from lifelong rally fan to competitive rally racer in a real life championship. We're using sim racing to get me there. So hit that subscribe button to follow along with the whole series.
And we're moving and shaking today. I'm loving it.
All right, let's get to it. Right, so as you guys may have seen in that video right there, we've done some serious upgrades to that Logitech setup. But the thing is that one of the biggest goals, one of the 2 biggest goals of this whole series has been to build like one of the world's most accurate and effective rally car simulators possible. Like, how close can we get to the real thing, truly? And so as good as this kit is, it can only take us so far. And the other thing is, like, if you go back to the first video I posted on this channel just a few months ago, I said that even if I had an actual rally car, which somehow I do now. I have this kind of janky old Subaru rally car that me and Vex Performance out of Calgary are fixing up to go and race against the best of the best. But that's gonna take time. And even when that car's fully prepped, there's just not many opportunities for seat time, ever. So for me, if I wanna get better as a driver and actually compete against these super talented, skilled rally drivers out there, I need to emulate the real car as good as humanly possible, so I can try to keep learning whatever skills I can. I can't wait to find out how much we really can learn from the sim before I'm on an actual start line with that rally car. I've never in my life ever used any kind of pro sim racing gear. I've never used a direct drive wheelbase. I'm totally green with all of this, so it's gonna be my true, honest first experiences. And so this rig is a mix of stuff that I bought myself and some stuff that was supplied by some rad companies who also wanna answer that question of like, how close can we get a sim rig to a real rally car? So I'm just so stoked on this whole thing. Let's get building phase 1 of the ultimate rally sim rig. And we've got Shayne coming in from Rocky Sim Racing, and he provides like turnkey rigs and builds them professionally. And while this isn't one of his turnkey rigs, he's agreed to come out and help me fine tune everything, align the monitors, get the PC set up, do some crazy cable routing. I think we're gonna learn a ton from him when he shows up. But before that happens, I told him that I would speed up the process by putting together the chassis and doing all the stuff that, you know, you don't need a professional for. I mean, it's me, so we'll see. Ooh, that's nice. Oh yeah. Nice feeling finish as well. Okay, we are getting there. Yeah, everything's just really nice and tight on this whole setup. Yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna put the DD front mount option on there because I've got the Simagic Alpha U. All right, I went to go and grab this little fella, Simagic Alpha U, because I've got to do a little test fitting, make sure this mount's gonna work, because I have no idea. It should, it's supposed to. It's really heavy. Whoa. It is like, it's comically heavy. You're gonna work, right? Uh-oh. We're gonna see if we can get the other one. Oh no.
Doing all the stuff that, you know, you don't need a professional for.
Oh, okay. Those 2 are going in. That was very tense, but we're gonna be all right. Everything's fine, it's gonna fit. Whew. I was looking at the different mounting options that Simagic sends, and I noticed these. And these are supposed to line up with these 3 holes, and you could bolt it down to your rig. But here, check this out. I noticed that these 3 holes were the same distances, which means I should be able to pull off this whole inverted section and just take out the main bit with all the electronics and the pedals, and then just bolt it to the actual inverted pedal mount. That would be sick. All right, back on the phone again. I thought everything was going to work, but that, sir, does not fit through there. So now I get to go drill some sketchy holes into this thing. Okay, I actually got it to all work, I think. I gotta tighten everything down still, and don't look too closely underneath here because it's not pretty, but we got there. Looks pretty rad too. I know that I'm not doing this in the right order, but I don't care. This is the GT1 SR from Simagic. This will be the wheel that I'm gonna use all of the time. I just need to get it on there, okay? Okay, great. Everyone agreed? Okay. Not not gonna be using those. This is starting to be a thing. Wow, that's pretty nice. Sounds serious. It's a nice ding going on. I am gonna be doing all the measurements from the actual rally car and then porting them all over to this sim rig. And I'll give you guys all the details and numbers on that as well. So if you wanted to, you can emulate your own setup from like spacing between pedals and like distance between shifter and wheel and all this kind of stuff and angle of seats. Everything will be recorded and I'll share it all. Should be pretty cool, I think. For handbrake duties, got the TBRS hydraulic handbrake.
Yeesh, look at this rig so far. Now I think I've taken this build as far as I want to go before Shayne gets here, and not a moment too soon.
Hey!
Good morning, Ryan. How you doing? Nice
Good, how about you? Yeah, you too. Come on in. So that's what I've got so far, anyways.
This is a rig.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been like a solid like 9-10 hours to get to this point.
It's a lot more involved than people think to get it even to this point.
Yeah, especially I've never, ever worked with any of this stuff before. So even though I spent like 9-10 hours working on this and we've taken one huge load of cardboard out already, there's still all this. So we still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, we do.
And hey, by the way, here's what I have been on. My little highly modified Logitech unit there. I learned how to somewhat drive a rally car on that kit. So it'll be interesting to see how much further we can go with that kit.
It'll be pretty wild, I think.
While Shayne starts working on the triple monitor mount, I'm gonna get working on the freestanding PC case. Mostly because we need somewhere to put the PC, and that's because I haven't even tested this PC out. It's got shipped across the country. It was built up by Quoted Tech and MSI. Yeah, haven't turned it on since it came off the truck, so we're gonna need to do that pretty quickly.
I do a lot of like endurance racing.
Yeah.
I did 24 hours in Nürburgring. My favorite part of it was I drove as the sun came up. I forgot where I was. Like there was a moment there, like it was probably about like 15 seconds, and it was just enough that you forgot where you were sitting. You thought you were legitimately in that car.
That's so cool.
It wasn't for long, but it was just enough that you're like, holy crap.
These are from MSI, and so this is kind of like, I wanted to get sort of like that mid-range monitor. It's got good colors, decent brightness, and it can do UHD, it can do 4K. But I mean, we're probably gonna be running it at 1440. Yeah. That makes the most sense. But you know, future-proofing a little bit, just in case.
Yeah.
So one of the things that Shayne definitely recommended with as far as setting this up, and honestly, one of the biggest reasons why I was really excited that he said yes to coming out here to help me is aligning the monitors. Well, you go onto any Facebook forum and everyone's like, oh my gosh, I can't get it right. He was like, get these. This is like, or sorry, you can explain.
So this is the Advanced Sim Racing Advanced VESA mount. So this gives you super fine adjustments for all your monitors. And once we get it up there, it'll probably be like, I don't know, 10 minutes of adjustments to get 3 monitors aligned pretty much perfect.
Because from everything I've heard, it takes people a lot longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
58, 59 centimeters.
Yeah.
This is the fun part, is getting this just lined up. And then once we got this, the second side is super easy.
Like, look how close we can get it. That is very nice.
Oh, popped
And we're
out.
not even like 100% fully dialed, but yeah, that is awesome. You can't ask for more than that. PC time. Yeah, this is from a company called Quoted Tech. They're out of Ontario, but they ship everywhere. They build PCs for like esports teams as well as individuals. So they piece together very serious machines, and they did some custom stuff on this one.
And these show up with a super clean install, no free trials popping up. It's awesome.
This is crazy. Step 1, which way does it go? Well, let's get this on the PC stand. Oh, crazy, okay. Read me. We don't have to do that, right? Lone Ranger logo on there. If you don't know, that's my main channel. That's kind of like what I do for my normal job. It's the Lone Ranger mountain bike channel.
That thing is a hell of a PC though. Whoa.
This be
This looks good, yeah.
okay for now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna fire up the PC. Sorry about the bad audio. The mics are charging. Okay, so this is good to turn on?
Yeah, should be. Oh, that's just the power. That's just the power switch. It should be on. Oh, the power button's up here on the front.
Okay, sweet. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. If you weren't here, I never would have found that. Whoa. Even the RAM is fancy. It turns on. Holy crap, there are 9 fans in this. So this is a 4080 Super Expert, an i7 processor, latest generation, 32 gigs of RAM, water cooled. Oh boy. Here we go.
So we're just gonna mount this power bar here. Got some custom little mounts here to hold it in place.
Nice.
We just got some of our own designed cable covers, and it's pretty simple. This just snaps right in place here. And we got a T-nut behind it. Just push it in.
So slick.
Throw a bolt in it.
Damn, like look at that. That is awesome. And I didn't even, so I've been in the chair. I didn't even realize these were on there. I can't even really see them from where I am.
Yeah, and this just clips on, and all your cables are all hidden. And so if you want to like add another accessory, or this cable dies for whatever reason,
Yeah.
you just simply pull these off, add another cable, and that's it.
Nice.
So they're on both sides. We got power separated, all your data cables pretty much. So no interference is hopefully the goal. A few more things to tidy up, and we'll have you on your way.
Heading on down that digital road.
Look at all the little details Shayne has thought through for his builds. And speaking of which, this build is ready for its first test. So let's get a little temporary filming setup going and see if a pro level sim rig is really that much better than my old kit.
Recording. Okay, belts. I will be the first one to say that when I first saw somebody with racing belts on in a sim rig, let alone a sim rig that does not have motion, there was a bit of a chuckle, okay? When I first saw that, I'm like, what are they doing? But now that I've been in a couple of rally cars before, and I now know how ridiculously tight you have to do up the belt. When they belted me into these cars, they said, oh, it's a little bit uneven. Whoops. They said, for that last tighten down, you breathe all the way out and then you pull as hard as you can. And when things get that tight, your body functions differently. And so I also found that as soon as I was really strapped in, my brain like locked in. It kind of like locks you in both senses of the phrase. At least it was in the real car. So I'm sure it'll be the same here. I don't know, let's find out. Okay, we're gonna go to my favorite stage, which is in Wales. Sweet Lamb, that's the stage name. And I think that this Subaru Legacy RS is one of the best handling cars in the game. It also happens to sound just like my actual rally car. We're gonna go with that one. Gloves. I will say right now, I was using these gloves on the PlayStation setup because I couldn't wait, so. Here we go. Put this down here, a little keyboard tray holder thing. That's cool. This is crazy. Okay, here we go, sorry. I'm gonna go now.
5, 4, 3, 2,
My foot
1,
shaking.
Go. 50. 3 right over crest long tightens. Into 4 left. Tightens turn square left. Keep right over 60. 2 left over crest tightens.
Oh, the clunks. It's all metal. It's all metal on metal. I felt it when the wheels locked up. Oh, you could just like feel the weight. You could just feel the weight of the wheel and the tires. It's so much more. Whoa, this is unbelievable. I should probably slow down. Every time you touch the side, you really feel it. Whereas with the PlayStation, you wouldn't. Oh no. Ah! There's no way that's not a flat tire. So I've been driving for a long time, obviously. I've been driving rally cars for a very short time. This feels infinitely more like driving an actual car.
And 2 right long, tightens on crest.
I just looked out the side window of a car in a video game without a second thought, and all of a sudden it hit me that, like, you're in the Matrix right now, Ryan. This isn't real. Okay, some tricky. Oh, yeah, see, like right there, I bumped over that grass. Like I can actually feel that, whereas you just couldn't on the, there's a 3. Oh. See, the amount of information that I'm getting right now just makes it so much more doable to catch the mistake.
Keep left over 80.
This is unbelievable. As soon as I'm driving and like looking forward, none of the computer screenness of anything comes into play. It's just a car. That's it.
Into 6 left of a crest. Keep right of a 60. Turn 3 left long. Opens of a crest, pad camber.
This shifter is unbelievable.
6 right of a crest and turn square.
Everything's just metal on metal, as it should be.
Crest into 5 right of a jump.
Oh, I looked out the side window again. There is no way that I won't be faster like this. That was a 2 tightens, right? Yeah.
50 over crest.
Yes. Ah, bam! Whoa.
Into 5 right of
Gotta be a little careful.
5 left. Into 2 right long.
Oh, that was sick.
Into 3 left. 4 right.
Oh, that handbrake. The brake, I was messing around with it to try and make it feel as close as possible as I could. Ooh. Come on. Probably should have clutch kicked that. And the brake feels really, really, really close to what the Dirtfish pedal felt like. No cutting corners here, folks. It's way more fun to actually hit the corners. Everything is so intuitive. Like I'm just driving. Whoa.
Into 4 left long of a crest tightens.
There is no learning curve. I just feel like I'm instantly more connected to what's going on, and I'm just kind of locking in as if I was just driving a real car. And now all the haptics, I've got like the haptics on the handbrake. I can tell when the rear wheels are locking up. Same with the brakes. Okay, we're gonna take this one a little slow.
50. 5 left of a crest.
We're getting to the end of this stage, folks. Let's see if I can get this. This is hard.
Crest into 5 right
Oh
long.
man, oh my. We're still good. We're still good. Everything's fine. We're just gonna call him McRae this.
Jump up 100.
Please no flat.
Turn tight tape in right. Into 1 left long. Opens
Let's go.
2 long.
Oh yeah.
60.
I've never been able to hit that precise before.
4 right. Tightens of a
Oh
jump.
man.
Opens long. Tightens jump. Into 4 right.
Ooh,
Tightens
little
through
inside.
water splash.
Oh, no,
And
now I've done it.
2 right long. Tightens through gate. Opens of a crest 60. 5 left. Opens 50. 6 right of a crest, 60 over finish. 4 left long, opens of a crest to stop. Well done.
This wheel is unbelievable. The quality of absolutely everything I'm seeing and touching is just like off the charts. There is no comparison. There is not one thing here that I can even put in the same realm as my Logitech setup. Everything just feels like it was taken out of a race car and then put in my basement. That was so good. I don't know. I just kind of thought that it would be more difficult right off the top because everything's so different. But I think because it's just so much like a real car, you could just do your thing. Like you just get in and you go. I just feel like I'm just in it. Forget about real rally racing, I'll just be here for the rest of my life. Just kidding. Oh, but only like, kind of kidding. And imagine with motion too. With everything like bouncing and shaking around, that would be insanity. Because I think with motion, this will be the ultimate training tool. I don't think it could get better than this.
I went to Dirtfish Rally School to find out if any of the skills that I've learned in a sim actually transfer to a real-life rally car. You can watch that right here. And here is the story of how I found and bought the world's cheapest Subaru rally car. See you there.
Okay, that's stopped.